In a previous lesson, we saw how to extract simple methods from existing code. In this lesson, we'll learn how to take this to the next level. Let's take another look at the customer class. It isn't really very nice, with a big case statement and lots of mutating state. It isn't very easy to see if there are any bugs in this method, and it would be easy to introduce one by accident. If one looks carefully though, it's possible to see that essentially for each rental, it calculates first the rental price, then the number of frequent renter or loyalty points to add to the account. Before refactoring, we need to make sure that the tests pass. As we can see that the video store test is still the selected run configuration, Shift F10 will rerun the tests. They pass, so we can refactor. Let's use extract method on the cost calculation part. Line up the cursor on the start of the switch statement. Expand the selection with Ctrl W and start to extract a method, calculate rental price. The extracted method isn't quite right though, as it takes and returns the total amount. Let's cancel that and try again. We need to include the definition of the rental price variable in the method too. Select the declaration of rental price and the switch statement. Now extract the method again with Ctrl-Alt-M. Call the method calculatePrice. This is looking a bit better. Do the tests still pass? Good. Now, let's try to do the same for the frequent rental points. Select the lines of code that modify the frequent rental points and introduce a method, calculatePoints. Notice that this method both takes and returns the number of points. This isn't quite what we want, but it'll work for now. Let's run the tests. Still passing. We don't want the calculatePoints method to know about the running total, so let's remove that argument from the method. Move the cursor over the method name and Ctrl F6 to change the signature. Alt-Delete will remove the parameter, then Alt-R will accept the refactoring. That's introduced an error. The code doesn't compile. Let's jump to the error with F2. The frequent renter points variable isn't declared. Use Alt-Enter to bring up the intention menu and choose Create Local Variable. Now it complains that the variable isn't initialized. F2 and Alt-Enter. Choose to initialize the variable. OK, so the code compiles, but does it work? Shift F10. Oops, we broke something. Use Ctrl-Alt-Left to move back to the point at which we introduced the method. We are assigning the frequent renter points variable, as it used to take care of the running total. But now it only calculates the value for a single rental, so we should be adding. Let's change that assignment to an addition and rerun the tests. Good. They pass again. It's becoming clearer now that this class actually does at least 3 things. It prices a rental, figures out the loyalty points, and also creates a statement for the customer. In object-oriented programming, we try to apply the single responsibility principle, so that a class only does a single thing. Next we'll see how to use IntelliJ to split this class into its component parts.